Hey everyone, I am Mike of Mike and Tess Play, and welcome back to the Pokemon Shining Pearl Rival Run. We're in the last part. Well, I defeated Gardenia, and then, more importantly, defeated Tess, tying up the Rival Run. And in this part, I have been avoiding the underground man's house for like 2 episodes now, so I think it's time to finally cover the underground. Because it's massive. And this guy wants to dig up some treasure, and he works at the mining museum. And while you're digging, you may uncover dark rocks. They're very hard. If you keep hitting them, the wall will collapse. That's something I will be covering, but this man is the Underground Man. I am the first one to have started digging out the Grand Underground. I am. You can call me the Underground Man. Everyone else does. I'll make a gift of this to you. You hold up your end of the deal and put it to good use. We get the Explorer Kit! And you can use it to visit the Grand Underground. Let me become your mentor as you become a full-fledged spelunker. Just follow my lead. Oh, literally. He should just tell you things. First, go to the Grand Underground. Going underground is quite easy. Simply use your Explorer Kit. Can't be used indoors or in a cave. Now give it a try. That makes it easy. Oh, I didn't even click that. I'm like, why isn't it following what I'm doing? It just did it automatically. And hey, look! Hey, Mike! This your first time here? Welcome to Sinnoh's Grand Underground. This is a network of tunnels, caves, and caverns lying beneath Sinnoh. Huh? What am I doing down in this expanse of a place? That's kind of hard to answer. I mean, you can do pretty much anything you want down here. For instance, you can dig up fossils and treasure, or you can make your own secret base. You should talk to the Underground Man and return to city to learn more. That's who I was talking to, Aurork! Why is the way to go back to the surface. Remember, why? I have to get going now. I'll see you around. That was awkward. But anyway, this is the Grand Underground. There's a lot to do here. This is something I've done research on. Because this is one of the newest things about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. There's a lot different here than there were in the original games. Starting though, I'm going to go straight back up because the best way to learn how to use the Grand Underground is to just follow the Underground Man's instructions. Well done, take these as a reward. A red sphere S, a blue sphere S, a green sphere S, and there are apparently some Pokemon in the Grand Underground that you can't normally find around here. Meeting a new Pokemon is 100 times more fun when it's a rare one. Your road to being a Spelunker has barely begun. If you want to know more, just come visit me. So yes, I will be following his instructions because while I can add to them thanks to my past knowledge of the past games, big and empty I would think. But that's just because you're a novice Spelunker. There are many hidden things down there that are invisible to the naked eye. For my next test, I want you to dig up some treasures for me. While underground, check the radar for any spots of yellow light. Go to such a location and search for treasure by pressing the A button. Will do. So, we're gonna actually go to our Explorer Kit this time. And yes, there are different modes that you can use. You can use local communication, the internet, or you can play alone. I'm going to be playing alone primarily, just so that I can show off everything, but then I'll show the internet stuff towards the end. So if you hit Y, you can hit the Grand Underground map and kind of more see what's going on. So we are looking for yellow spots right now because yellow spots are treasure. So you can see one on the map here. Can I get rid of this? Okay. And you can sort of follow it on the upper left-hand corner, and then when you're close to it, hit R, and you can actually see the spot. The wall is bulging slightly. Would you like to try to get into it? Yes. Oh? There's a note tucked inside the Explorer Kit. Digging for fossils. I've put a sledgehammer and pickaxe in your Explorer Kit. Use them and you'll be able to dig out all sorts of stuff from the walls. Before the wall comes tumbling down, that is. I'm sure you can do it. Good luck, youngster. And something pinged in the wall for confirmed. Now, you have 2 things, pickaxe and a hammer. I prefer to use the hammer because it opens up a big spot, and wow. That's cool. That's something new already. That was perfect. How did I do that? But as you can see, it does crack the wall fairly quickly. Now, I was never the best at this back in the original Diamond and Pearl. I do know that once you've uncovered bits of a thing, switch over to the pickaxe. Pickaxe tends to wipe out, like, one full this sort of looking thing on the spot it's on, and then do some damage to the surrounding spots. So, you know, you can see, yes, I just uncovered that by hitting the space next to it. Oh, excellent. I actually uncovered everything. Sweet! Everything was dug up! I actually got everything! That is very rare for me. And then once you dig up everything, or once the wall collapses, you get everything that you uncovered. So, pale sphere and 2 green spheres, and the new mechanic, a pretty stone box. Started to shine. It's got a nice symbol on top. A Frostlass statue appeared. So I'll be getting into what the statues do soon. There's a few steps left to go before I do that. I just want to uncover one more digging spot, and I'm avoiding the question marks for right now. This is going to be a pretty extensive video overall, because I want to cover everything! And, I'm going to ping and dig into the wall spot. You can also just spam A on the walls, but the R method is just a little better. Aha! Excellent! Ooh, that's a dragon. Now, where items are in the walls is, as far as I can tell, completely random. I have no idea if it's not. So I tend to just sort of go around these little spots, the things that look like... I don't even know what they look like, really. If you hit them, the wall will collapse much more quickly. So yeah, first time... Oh, okay. Okay. Can I do this? No, just barely not. But I saw the thing! And it was a sphere, so I'm not too worried about it. But another pretty stone box. And it's a dragon, so it's gonna be... Moldaria. Neat. So yes, we've uncovered a few treasures, so we did what the Underground Man wanted us to do. So yeah, let's go visit him. I've always liked that. It's just like, yeah, you can open a hole in the world with this little bag that an old man gave you. Sure, whatever. Ah, I see you were able to use your radar effectively. Well done indeed. Here's your reward. A digger drill. We put it in our treasures pocket. Dig in the walls of the Grand Underground to unearth hidden things. Treasure you find will go straight into your bag. Spheres are special gems that can be exchanged for goods down there. Now, what should I assign you next? Oh. Have you grown weary of repeatedly going back underground? Well, it's not over yet! Next up is your secret base. That's right, I will teach you how to make your own secret base. All you need is the digger drill I gave you earlier. Simply go to the Grand Underground and use the digger drill wherever you like. It will instantly create your very own secret base. So your next assignment is make a secret base. That sounds easy enough. And if we just go right on back to our Explorer kit, I could register it, but honestly, it's not something we're going to be doing all that often, so eh. So now we're back in the Grand Underground, and you can see, if you look at the map, that the treasures have reappeared. They've reoriented. So whenever you leave the Grand Underground and come back, or really when you do a lot of things in the Grand Underground, these will reorient. Oh, hey, that was convenient again. Fire statue this time. Nice. Oh, balls. Oh, no. Oh, I'm hitting all the bad things now. Oh, there were only 2. Okay. So, apparently some colored spheres are more rare in Brilliant Diamond than in Shining Pearl. There's 6 types of sphere... Oh, wait. Let me just... wrap it... Wow, that actually looks really cool. So, there's blue, green, red, yellow, pale, and... or no. Blue, green, red, pale, and prism spheres. And then there's a bunch of other items. There's a ton of things. I'll probably list them off towards the end of the video. But right around here is where we came in. So just by hitting A, you can use the digger drill to make a secret base. So it won't work on spots where there's bulging in the wall. Right? Oh, I have to hit A to enter. That's Kind of strange. But yes, now we have a secret base. And we can place statues. I might as well just place all 3 of them. Why not? Okay, no, they're slightly off. And that's gonna, oh, you're bigger. But I can rotate it with R. Neat. Okay. It's gonna move you so it looks a little bit better. Okay. So yeah, you can place statues, and they will have effects on. It's really on the Pokemon that you can find down here. So we're almost there. So now that we have created a secret base and placed our statues in it, time to talk to the underground man once more. And soon we will finish up his tasks and then go on to what I want to cover. Ah, you've made your secret base. Excellent. Thought I might have been asking too much of you, but you did it. Apparently hitting A is difficult, but we obtained quick balls. The first, and dusk balls, and dive balls. Wow. By the by, a digger drill can only be used once. If you wish to move your secret base, you will need to obtain another digger drill. You can trade spheres for one underground. Now, what should I have you do next? It is not totally empty. I placed statues. So that was convenient. Ah, you managed to decorate your secret base. I knew I recognized a top-notch spelunker in you. Well done, this is your reward. And a square pedestal XS. So you can place... Oh. You can place the statues on pedestals to just make them look a little bit cooler. So it's just a neat little mechanic. And you've stuck it out to the end. This will be my final test. The Grand Underground attracts lots of people. You're not the only one down there. Other spelunkers have secret bases of their own. The final test is to find someone else's secret base. When you do, make sure to look inside. So, the final test can only be accomplished by not going down alone. So, I am going to enter with the internet. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. So now I need to find someone else's secret base. This one's mine. And I guess I'm just going to be wandering around for a little bit. Oh, here we go. Here's someone else's. Sarah's. I don't know who Sarah is, but there's a secret base with a Porygon and an Ambipom. So it looks like Sarah, whoever she is going for normal type Pokemon. So there's a lot more to do in the underground with the internet on. So I guess blue dots mean other people's secret bases. I wonder where other people are. Oh, just got a Diglett. Okay, so you can see the 4 out of 40 that's in the corner. And now it's 7 because I just got a Dugtrio. So, whenever you pass by a Diglett or a Dugtrio... Ooh, hello, person. Hello, I'm Emmy. No matter where you're at underground, you can hear people hammering. I find it really reassuring. So, she is not another human person. She is one of the NPCs who's just in the underground. There are, I believe it's 35 NPCs who can appear in the underground, and if you talk to them, whenever you pass one, talk to them, because there is something in the game that you need to talk to 32 of them for. Oh, there's also this guy. Got any small spheres? If you do, I'll trade you something. So there are rotating hikers down in the underground who will trade you things for small spheres. It makes digging up things very valuable. So you can get another digger drill to change where your secret base is. You can buy large spheres which can be traded to other sphere salesmen for other things. You can buy pedestals, and you can buy TMs down here. This is the way that you can get unlimited numbers of TMs. The TMs that are available rotate on a daily basis, and I think they're pretty much randomized. And basically, you can just trade spheres for TMs. So, Water Pulse, great move. If you need a good Water-type move, you can just dig up some Prism Spheres for it. Calm Mind is a stat booster and an actually great move, too. You can get more Bullet Seeds if you want. Fling, I don't really like Fling, but it can be very effective, especially in the metagame. Recycle we already have 3 of, so I don't really see that being worth 18 Red Sphere Smalls. So, what you might notice is it takes a lot of spheres to get every item, but the large sphere salesman will trade you a ton of small ones for just 1 or 2 large ones. You can also trade in the pedestals that you have. I'm not going to do it because it's not worth 7 red spheres for something that I would have to buy with... it's not on the list. But I think everything in his rotation changes per day. So it's just always worth a look at the hikers to see what their goods are for the day. Everyone in a particular category will be selling the same things, as far as I can tell. So, it's not a... You don't just, get a different... you can't check all the different hikers like you could in the wild area in Sword and Shield. But it is still a good way to get TMs in an unlimited way. And, ooh, a person! Wait, no, come back! Stop it! Can I not talk to you? Can I not? Stop it! Okay, I guess we can't talk to each other. That's weird. Oh well. I thought you could talk to people. That's how you used to be able to unlock the thing that... Okay. Hello? There's someone digging here. Ooh! What's this? Are we digging together now? Whoa! Okay. Or is it just when someone is digging, you can see more? I don't know. Oh, cool. That was easy. Got a red sphere L. And we got I'm guessing this is a psychic? But that symbol doesn't really match. Yeah, psychic. Neat. Chimecho statue. So, well, the person's gone now. But there hadn't been a digging spot there, I don't think. Anywho, basically that's how the underground works. Now, I keep forgetting to get to the Diglett thing. So, the 10 out of 40 in the corner. Whenever you pass a Diglett, if you get the little, it leaves a little light thing behind. That number will raise by 1. A Dugtrio raises it by 3. Now, when you're connected to the internet, I didn't just get one, so it keeps raising based on what other people are doing. I think they probably have to be in the same section of the underground as you. I don't know. There hasn't been much data on that I've been able to find. So what's nice about it is with the Digletts, when that number hits 40, then special effects trigger. So there are Pokemon in the question mark areas, and when that hits 40 for the next, I believe it's 3 or 4 minutes. Really should have looked that up beforehand, but it's either 3 or 4 minutes. You get double the odds that those Pokemon will be shiny. So instead of 1 in 4,000-ish, it's 1 in 2,000. I think it's 4,096 in this generation, and instead it'll be 1 in 2,048 for 4 minutes. So, pretty useful. Now, doing it on your own, it would take forever. I mean, I've run into a Diglett and a Dugtrio down here since I've been running around. So I would be at 4 if not for the other people. But with other people running around, we're still only at 13 out of 40 since I came down here. And I've been down here a couple minutes at this point. So it takes a while. But you also get a better chance of rare statues appearing. So the statues can either come in the normal variety that I've been getting, or they can be colored statues, which are a lot rarer and have a lot more powerful effects. So before we get to that, I'm going to go up and talk to the Underground Man again, because that was kind of what I wanted to show off with the internet. There's other people roaming around, and, you can dig with them and stuff like that. And the look on your face tells me you found someone else's secret base. Well done, here's your reward. And we get a round pedestal M. And a sturdy pedestal S. Statues set up in secret bases appear to impart mysterious effects. You can even get the power from someone else's secret base. Don't be shy, make the power of statues yours. So yes, the statues do have effects. And right now, the reason I definitely wanted to show this, right now, because we are close to Christmas, there is a code going around, which will unlock some things. So, it is... Oh, that's why. If you type in Merry Christmas as the code, then you get a Pokemon statue gift. It's only until December 25th, 2021. And you can get a mystery gift, which is when it does the thing. Five statues: a Pachirisu colored, a Lucario colored, a Rhyperior colored, an Electivire colored, and a Glaceon colored. Those are really, really good things. So, we are going to go back into the underground and we're going to play alone. Because I don't really need more people interfering with me right now. I'm not going to be showing the Diglett thing. It would take way too long. But you can see... I wonder why it turned red. Let's just... Yeah, you can see how big the statues are based on the little blocks in the bottom left-hand corner of them. And the one is how many they have. And then you can see the types that the Pokemon are. So let's place... let's place Lucario. Front and center. So you can see Lucario's statue is green. The colored statues are all green. So you can place multiple statues. And I'm going to show off... Rhyperior is gigantic. He's huge. So fitting all of the statues takes a little bit of effort because you can't fit just all of the, the controls here are a little bit wonky. You can't just totally fit all of the statues. So, if I want to place Electivire, this is pretty much the only spot I have to do so right now. Unless I want to block the entrance. So, that's what's happening. Let's just place all my little statues. So I can fit all of these right now, but I don't have a lot of room left to maneuver. I can barely even see Glaceon behind Rapidash. But what these statues do is they each add value. They have there's a different point value for every single statue, every single type of Pokemon statue, and then if they're colored, I believe the value doubles. So these statues will raise the appearance rate of Pokemon of their types in areas in the Grand Underground. So I think that the statue here might indicate which type is getting a boost, in which case it's showing electric right now because I have Electivire and Pachirisu. So now electric-type Pokemon, including rare electric-type Pokemon, are more likely to appear in the Grand Underground. So that's fine with me. I'm not really, worried about which type of Pokemon are appearing right now. But now it's time to get into what actually goes on in the Grand Underground. Because we've seen the digging, we've seen the internet, but there are areas where wild Pokemon appear all over the place. Anything with a question mark has wild Pokemon in it. So you can see there's a bunch of Gastrodon. There's a couple of Psyducks who are now chasing me. And a Bidoof. And each area has its own specific kind of area that it is. So this is, I think that was like a fountain spring or something. And there's lots of guides online as to what appears in each area. But each and every one of them has different Pokemon that can spawn at different times. That's what the little things that they leave behind look like. And there are a bunch of Pokemon that can be found in here that can't be found in Sinnoh until the post-game. So basically this is almost the entirety of the Platinum Expanded Dex can be found in the Grand Underground, with one very notable exception to that. So this is a Fountain Spring Cave. It does say it when you enter. And the Pokemon will chase you, so be aware of that. If you don't want to run into anything, you're going to have to dodge them like I am. A couple of Weasel here, and the Pokemon are different speeds depending on what they are. So just be aware when you're going through the underground. You will be able to see. Ooh, another. Oh, this is Emmy again. Weren't you on the other side before? That was weird. So to know that it is a rare statue, by the way, when you're digging, it appears gray and like blackish around the edges rather than the yellow-orange color I've been getting so far. So that's the difference. And then Spacious Cave. Excellent. So you can see there's Shinx in here now. And the reason I'm kind of going through all of these areas is that items can appear in these caves. Or in these little areas. So there's also a Geodude up there. I'm not surprised that there are Shinx, because I boosted the appearance rate of electric-type Pokemon. But there's a bunch of other ones in here, too. You're seeing that's a Kricketot, a Swablu, a Machop, a Budew. There's a ton of Pokemon in here. I'm still just looking for an item. I have yet to determine whether or not the items are randomly spawning or if they're in set spaces for either your individual game or the game in total. Like I said, I've been researching it, but the game is still so new that there's still a lot of things left that haven't been fully uncovered. And just as I guess the primary place that I do my research is Cerebi.net. They've always been the most reliable website for me for all things Pokemon. So, but as you can tell, there are a ton of these areas here. Another spacious cave. And I'm just waiting for, well, I want to get items. So, that's a thing. But also, I want to show a rare Pokemon, a rare spawn. So I'm going to be going through these kind of until I do, because I want to see rare spawns. And what's good is when you exit one and then you go back in, I believe it resets the wild Pokemon. It does. There was not a Pachirisu up there before. So if you are looking for, and there's one. There's a Magnemite. Magnemite is... Oh, wow. He has a big encounter spawn size. The other thing that's nice about this is that the wild Pokemon down here scale with you. So this Machop is very high leveled right now because I have a second badge. If I only had one badge, he'd be appearing in like the 16 to 20 range. So there's a rare spawn in here. It's a Magnemite. And I can leave. And yeah, so rare Pokemon all over the place. Ones that you can't get outside of the post game because they're the expanded Platinum decks. So the one notable exception, are you a small sphere trader? I've already seen what you have. The one exception to that, for whatever reason, is the Eevee. Well, is Eevee and its evolutions. And I do not understand why they made the specific choice, to make every Pokemon that appeared in the Platinum decks available to the player in the Grand Underground. From this point, from the time you get to Eterna City, you can reach this, except for Eevee, who's one of the most popular Pokemon of all time. So Eevee is only post-game in these games for whatever reason. And so that's just how it is. How have I still not seen an item yet? This is what's confusing me, right? Oh, there is no... I'm like looking for the other exit. It's like, no, there is none. You came in the entrance and exit. So I think that's pretty much most of what I wanted to cover about these little areas. I just want to show an item, like an item obtained. Rocky Cave. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones. And they show up differently. They are like a key in the map. You can see the spacious cave looks different from the Rocky Cave. That's an Onyx. That's a Rhyhorn. That's another rare spawn. And finally, an item. A Nugget. Excellent. So yeah, bunch of Pokemon down here. Like I said, there's lots of... Wow. Hard to not run into things, apparently. That's why Eldstar's up front. He is fast. And yeah, so there are a lot of Pokemon that you can encounter down here, including a lot of rare ones that aren't available anywhere else. So if you're looking for team building, definitely check out the Grand Underground. There's so much down here. And I'm just sort of running through. I'm not digging up items or anything. But I'm just running to the different places. Another spacious cave. Some of the some of the, spawning areas, some of the Pokemon hideaways, that's what these are called, Pokemon hideaways. Some of the Pokemon hideaways appear more often than others. So, there's a lot of spacious caves, and you can see that the Grand Underground isn't totally connected everywhere. So the area that I'm in, you can see it's lit up on the map, but if you can see on the bottom, kind of bottom center right now, you can see a grayed out area. That's an area of the Grand Underground that I can't reach from where I am right now. You have to reach it from a different spot in the overworld. So there's a lot here. And this is a huge Pokemon hideaway. You can see Big Bluff Cavern, yeah. Emphasis on the big on that one. And yeah, there's just a lot here. I'm looking for items. Skorupi, that's a lot earlier than you can usually get a Skorupi. So, Geodudes, who thankfully I have been able to avoid so far. Is there an item over there? No, but there's an Absol. Wow, that is a rare spawn. Yeah, like I said, there's a ton of Pokemon that appear, and there's more Pokemon that appear the further you get into the game. So when you get access to certain HMs, defeat certain gym leaders, then more Pokemon will start appearing. So yeah, Absol right here. Love Absol. Really love Absol. Not going to be catching one because if I'm going to be using an Absol in a Let's Play, it's going to be in a game where you can Mega Evolve, let's be honest. But I knew there would be an item. A Shockwave TM! That's awesome! So yeah, there are TMs in these hideaways. So definitely worth your while to go through all of the hideaways. I believe in these big ones, you can get more than one item in one. I didn't see any more, though, and I already saw the rare spawn from here. But there is a particular Pokemon that I am looking for. Wow, I'm already up to 9. There is a particular Pokemon that I'm looking for in one of these hideaways. So I am actually going to cut ahead to when I find it, because I looked through all of the Pokemon that can appear, and there was just one that stuck out as like, you know what? I just feel like it. Oh, I didn't have to cut away at all! Hello, Lickitung! Yes! Lickitung is going to be the next member of my team. I decided on him for a bunch of reasons. Wow, you are high-leveled. Oh, wait. I just picked up Quick Balls! Quick Balls are one of my favorite items in all of Pokemon. They work super well on the first turn. Ah, so close. They work super well on the first turn, and then basically are just a regular Pokeball past then. So now I have to catch you the hard way, Lickitung. Bleh. Okay, you haven't shown the move that I want you to have yet, and that's concerning to me. Are you too high level? You might be too high level. That won't be a problem. It's not too late. You'll just stay a Lickitung for... Oh! I'm like, why aren't you using it? And it was disabled. I just wasn't paying attention. So, yeah, I'm just whittling you down because you're crazy high-leveled for some reason, so you won't be joining the team for a little bit. Because that's pretty much the third gym's level, so I'll just wait until the rest of my team hits 28 to add Lickitung to the team. Okay, you've now shown 3 moves, none of which is the one you need. So you might need to relearn one you need, which is fine, honestly. It's not a big deal. All right, one more Swift should get you into catching range. Okay, confirmed. You do not have Rollout. Lickitung needs Rollout in order to evolve, and his evolution, Licky, is a Sinnoh native Pokemon. So that's why I really wanted to add him to the team. Gonna use Wish here, just planning ahead. Just want Eldstar to not die. And now I definitely have to start throwing Pokeballs. Does the Dusk Ball... Does the Dusk Ball work better because we're in a cave? It's worth a shot. Well, it worked! Hooray! Lickitung was caught! And yeah, that's going to be a good amount of experience. He's so high leveled. And I will definitely give you a nickname. You shall be... Sushi. This one is not a Paper Mario reference, even though there is a character named Sushi in Paper Mario. It is actually a reference to the original Pokemon Stadium, where Lickitung plays a sushi game. Modest nature. I will actually take that. Lickitung has a very wide move pool, like most normal types do. And this just means that you'll be more of a special attacker, which totally works for me, actually. So Sushi will be joining the team, I'm just going to put her in her own row. Just not yet. So, yeah. So, now, like I said, she will need to learn Rollout, which is learned at a very low level for Lickitung. So she will need to relearn it. And, fortunately, where we are in the underground, you can obtain Heart Scales. Heart Scales can be traded to someone in a later town in order to relearn moves that Pokemon have forgotten. So, I am actually, right now, looking up... Yes, I have it pulled up now. So, the full list of items that you can obtain in the underground through digging spots, which let me just get to a digging spot. Okay. The full list of items that can be obtained are red, blue, green, prism, and pale spheres of either small or large. They are pretty much the most common items that you're going to find in digging spots. The large ones being rarer than the common ones, and certain ones, let me actually see. Red and looks like red and prism are slightly more common in wait. No, red and pale are more common in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Sorry. This is a very confusing chart. Red and pale are more common in Shining Pearl, and blue and prism are more common in Brilliant Diamond. Other items that you can obtain include... I was hoping that something would just show up there. Include revives, max revives. Those are rarer. Red, blue, yellow, and green shards. Evolutionary stones, including sunstones, moonstones, firestones, thunderstones, waterstones, and leafstones, which are, again, it depends on the game that you are playing, which one is more common than the others. If I can just find another thing, that'd be nice. Aha! Oh, there were more. I thought there were only two! I'm like, I found... Darn it! So close! I missed out on the statue. Well, there was no getting it by the time I found it. You can also obtain Everstones, Odd Keystones, Star Pieces, Heart Scales, like I said, which are very valuable to have. You can also get the fossils. So in the ordinary game, before post-game, you can only get the Armor Fossil in Shining Pearl and the Skull Fossil in Brilliant Diamond. You can get all other Gen 1 through 3 fossils in the post-game. You can also find Rare Bones, Light Clay, Iron Ball, Icy Rock, Smooth Rock, Heat Rock, Damp Rock, Mysterious Shards, which are a post-game exclusive, and all of the plates. All 17 plates that you can obtain. So there's a ton of stuff that you can find in the underground, basically. So I'm not going to be showing more underground digging on screen. I mean, I'll show one more right now just in case I'm able to find the items that I'm looking for. But just be aware that off-screen between episodes... I hit the wrong thing there. Off-screen and between episodes, I will pretty frequently be... Can't control things in this mode. But that's a plate. I don't know what plate it is, but... Ooh! 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 Okay, be very careful here. Very careful. Very careful. Got it! Everything was dug up. That was fantastic. All right. So, I got Red Sphere L, a Draco plate, which is the one plate I already had, and an armor fossil. So, I can revive the armor fossil. Well, I'll get to that when I get to it, I guess. But, yes, just be aware that between episodes, often I will be going to the Grand Underground to search for items. I need heart scales. Heart scales are very, very small and appear pretty rarely, so I'm not going to be showing the search for them on screen, but just be aware that off screen between episodes I will be doing that on occasion, and occasionally I'll show if I get a bunch of good stuff or if I get good items in a particular Pokemon Hideaway. I'll say what those were. So, you know, just generally speaking, the more time you spend in the underground, the more things you will have. So it's a great area with a ton of good stuff. I picked up a new team member in there who won't be joining the team proper for a little while yet because he's so high leveled. But she is already going to be great. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it was informative. Like I said, there's a lot of lists of what Pokemon appear in what hideaways and when. So you can always look those up. And you know, I hope this was helpful along the way. So next time, we obtained Cut, and we'll be using it. See you then.